have looked up my notes. Someone mentioned this last night. This is the 14th semi-annual Email Insider Summit. We started in May of 2006. We first came to Deer Valley in the fall of 2006, and it's therefore the 7th time in these environs. We've been at several different lodges here. We came, I think, only once to Stein Eriksen before. That was in the fall of 2007. And some of you have been with us the last couple of years at St. Regis, and I know that you felt there was no better place to come on the mountain, but actually there is. It's this lodge, which is the original, I think, whatever it is, 5-star, 5-diamond lodge on the mountain here at Deer Valley. It's a great spot, and we hope you enjoy it over the next few days. A couple other notes that I wanted to mention as we're just getting settled down. Oh, by the way, there are seats at these tables, not many, but feel free to come down forward if you're sitting in the back. And I know that the table mates will welcome your presence, although it's kind of tight. But hopefully everybody can find a seat at one of the tables. Altitude sickness. Who here might be suffering from altitude sickness? I suffer from altitude sickness. So, I know someone else here who's had it many years in a row, and finally, there are pills you can get for that. If you have a severe case, it's headachy and like nausea and unwillingness or interest in doing anything. And of course, that's a bad thing here because we're involved in a lot of different activities. But it's like acetazolamide or something like that that can help you. So if you have a severe case, you might think about trying to get some medical help. I'm sure you can pick it up. I have in the past picked them up at local pharmacies, these pills, and they do help. And other than that, also, obviously, you've read in our welcome packets that drinking a lot of water, watching the alcohol intake, all these things can help with the symptoms of being at altitude. Another note, don't forget to sign up for the activities. I'm told that snowmobiling is sold out. They have no more snowmobiles. Of course, skiing is basically just on your own out the door. But we do have discounted passes for you. And you can sign up at the registration desk. And the other activity is what? It's snowshoeing, is that right? Yeah, and that's fun. It's a snowshoe tour. I think there's unlimited capacity there, and you walk up and down the mountain and see some beautiful scenery. So you might consider that as an afternoon activity. And this evening, we're Empire Canyon Lodge, the famous cheese fondue. Sponsored by Zeta Email Solutions. And we are having a cocktail party before that in Stein Eriksen in a different room. I've forgotten the name of it. It's a different room. The information in the program's wrong. It's not in the printed program. It's not in the Valhalla room. It's in another room fairly close. Across the hall. So that's cocktails. Sponsored by Info Group, someone said. Yeah. So don't miss the rest of the day. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we thank you, all our sponsors, our title sponsors, as I mentioned earlier, Strong Mail, Exact Target, and also a loyal sponsor for many years. And we appreciate their support. And we have our presenting sponsors who you'll hear from throughout the course of the days, Axiom, eData Source, YesMail, and a host of others whose support we really do appreciate. I'm sort of, I see my group over here saying, when is he going to get done? But I want to mention one other thing about this particular show this year. It's actually a record show for MediaPost in all ways, record attendance, record sponsorship, participation, and support. It's kind of surprising because we had sort of a lousy year. And so here we are at the end of a lousy year, and suddenly we have this great show in the email space, as they say. And I don't know what it means. And maybe I'm hoping I learn through the course of this next couple of days what the heck's going on in email. Or maybe it's a harbinger, I think I pronounced that word, or harbinger, perhaps, of a better 2013. Our business was soft all year, but don't worry about us. And I just hope that this is going to be a good sign for next year. So without much further ado, I'm going to introduce the people who really count, who have put the program together. We have David Getzel, who's our senior editor at MediaPost, who worked with a great programming committee. David's right here, if you just stand up. And the programming committee under the chairmanship of Morgan Stewart, who has been the chair for the last several years and has done an outstanding job for us. We really, really appreciate his efforts for us. He's the founder and CEO of, do I need to introduce Morgan to this group?
Yeah, there's a few people.
All right, he's the founder and CEO of Trendline Interactive. He has been in email marketing for well in excess of 10 years, all over the world. I'm looking at his bio in a short, succinct way. Prior to starting Trendline, he was at Exact Target, where he started their consulting practice and was a leader in their research and modeling and efforts across email, mobile, and social. And he's a regular columnist for MediaPost, which we are delighted with his contributions to us on that level as well. And he's been, his work's been featured in leading publications, including, not that we're not, but in other leading publications, including Fortune, Forbes, Newsweek, and Mashable. Morgan, he's going to be our MC the next several days. Morgan, take it away.
All right.